Hello everybody, welcome back to Fallout 4. We are building in vanilla, and I am currently working on Spectacle Island. I have done a little bit between last episode and this episode and then stopped myself from working because I worked for like 2 hours on the build and then I realized I'm still doing a lot of trying to relearn how to merge things. Like I forgot what certain things do whenever I rug glitch them, and I was messing around with textures and stuff like that, and then I realized I probably should be doing this in a recording because this is still me experimenting with the ability to build in vanilla. So sadly, because I didn't want to turn it off because I was tinkering with stuff, but I was like, no, I should really be showing this while I'm working on it. Because it's awesome that people are putting so many comments down there on how to help out or different ways to change things to make it work better. And if I don't show what I'm doing, then I'm not engaging with y'all on how I'm doing it. So I stopped what I was doing, and I decided to record some today, so I'm going to go ahead and show you what I've got so far. Like I said, I did work for a couple of hours to get this done. Like I said, I was going to put a dock over here for this area. Sadly, you can't actually get into this, and I'm kind of afraid to move it. So it's more like a set piece than an actual spot where you could do things. I do have this little dock here, a couple of little textures going on. I did go out and fix the outside of this area. Let me back up a little bit. I decided to submerge this thing so I could just get a roof piece look there to kind of hide the leg. Sadly, merging it completely was not something I could do over the water. Might be another way to do it, but this is what I was talking about. I realized I should have been recording some of this stuff because you could see what I tried and what didn't work. Because I tried using a regular floor piece, I could not, for the life of me, get it to merge the way I wanted it to, so that, oddly enough, worked. I do have most of the stuff, as far as I could tell, supported. Went back and added in these struts here. Okay, so more or less all of that is done. I don't know if I want to put anything here, but I could probably just sneak some other pieces there, so that's neither here nor there. I have gone back and put some hay and stuff inside the Brahmin thing, which that was interesting because it's a little wider than I remember it being, but it works. And I wanted this to be railed up, but I didn't want it to be railed up the same way the whole way, so this is a wall piece. Well, the guard wall, a wall piece, a piece of the warehouse, a piece of fence, and then a wall piece, you know, hold on, let me get into the build menu and I can actually point it out. It is one of these pieces that I sunk into the ground and then stuck that underneath there, so it's differently textured and it still acts like a walkway. And I decided to clean this area up but leave most of it here, and I stuck a grill here. So that area stayed more or less very similar. I haven't gotten to working on this one more than last time. I stuck these out. Oddly enough, even though I've got the ability to make power here, I haven't put in very many power lines. I like the colorations of the torches, the fires, and stuff like that. I don't really care for, and I've got my light on, I don't really care for the light bulbs themselves. The light that they put off is so harsh. So I'm hoping it's not too dark to show you what I've got there. Well, let me turn this on while I'm showing you what I'm building. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to turn my light back on, and that's not the proper light because it's the light thing for another one. Like this, I tried to rug glitch it in because I was going to put some texturing around it, but when I took it out, it fell through the ground. I didn't know it would do that. So I've been leaving a lot of rugs in place and just swapping the rugs out for the brown rugs so you can't see them that well. And that's kind of a cop-out because I can't remember what falls, what bounces, and stuff like that. This area, this is the one I changed out because this is the one that kept falling through the ground whenever I'd remove the rug. So I changed it out for this one and put those in, put that in. I've got this stuff in here so far. Those things, for some reason or another, will not sit there. So I had to pillar glitch with the conduit to get it on there. That was a pain. Awesome. One thing I didn't notice before while I was doing the walkarounds, this area wasn't supported, so I went back in and added some supports. A little bit of supports. I haven't really touched the rooms at all, or this area. I put in a little bit more decoration there. And up here, I added a bit more in. I actually layered this in the way, you know, we normally do with the thing inside the thing. And by the thing that is inside the thing, the cooking stove inside a cabinet. I don't know, I kind of feel like I need to turn that around or something. I haven't decided. And this isn't quite in there right. I thought it was straight. It's not straight. Nope. Nope. Dadgummit. Stop hitting all of the random buttons and... Is that right? I'm surprised it lets me pick it up and move it around after I get it in there, but it works. Okay, that one I was trying to figure out a way of texturing it up to make it look like it belonged here, that way it could still be used. I'm just not sure if that's how I want to keep it. I'm not sure. And I put these things in the middle of the tables. I put the chandeliers over the top of it. I'm pretty sure at some point or another I saw Phoenix doing this. I'm not 100% sure. I think at one point somebody did it and then a lot of people did it. But whenever I was doing this, I was actually thinking about adding one of those up there to make it like part of how this place looks, because we have so many wind turbines and they kind of look like a wind turbine on the side. I don't know. Still working on that idea. And then I still haven't messed with over here. And I threw that down. I'm not sure if I want to keep it there. But really that's all I've done so far. And I'm showing you a tour of the place while it's dark. So let me go rest. There we go. Oh, and it's not storming. That is so nice. And then I've got the sign up there. I was kind of iffy about the sign being out there because if you... Nailed it. Because if you look... Dadgummit. Out here, it kind of fits, but at the same time, it didn't fit. But then I added in the... what are those things called? The pylons? Yeah, electric pylon. It kind of made it look a little bit scrappy, and then I added the... Those wires serve absolutely no purpose other than to make it look more scrappy, like it's being held up by the wires. So that's kind of why I did that, and I kind of like the effect. And then I put the railroad flag on the top of that, because this is a railroad character. And yeah, that's what I've got so far. So I'm trying to figure out exactly where it is I'm going to go with this next. See, my issue is whenever I get to this point in a build, when I start texturing and tinkering with stuff, I just flow from one section to another section, so I do apologize if that irritates anybody on my build style. It just, when it hits me, I start working on it. So we're just going to jump in. Whatever strikes me, whatever I feel like working on at the moment is what's going to get worked on, because that's usually the way it goes with the trying to do the inspiration. I still don't like that gap. I mean, it's like this could have come out just a little bit. I wish I had some floor pieces to go over that, but I really don't. Oh yeah, and I wanted to see whether or not this thing over here allowed for some of these to go in them. That's not long enough. Yeah, that'll work. I mean, it doesn't actually need all that much support. That doesn't look right. Come down. Does that look okay from the... I don't mind it being off kilter. That's fine. But does it look okay? Is anybody gonna trip over it and die? Are we gonna get sued? No. Okay, we're good. Alright. So this area is built up, and I kind of... I'm kind of okay with this part being open. This area is fine for now. That I'm kind of okay with. And the biggest issue is when I was on here last time, whenever I moved it from over here, and every time I highlighted something over here, it would highlight that daggone plant. Because, you know, Bethesda. And even though it was moved, it was highlighting it over here. It was really, really irritating. What am I going to do about the store? What am I going to do about this store? I mean, I feel like it needs a lot more work than this. And I don't think this bar is going to work. They are going to need to get around here. The problem is I'm pretty sure this one right here has stuff that clips to it. There's like shelving units that'll clip to them. At least I think that's what's wrong with me removing the rugs. I'm going into the wrong thing. It's fine. I've got several of these. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the one I was having issues with. Let's put that over there. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is the one that... that clips. I mean, I could probably group select and it might let me get better angles on it. Maybe. But then again, maybe not. Probably not. See, it's not going to clip through anything. And the other ones are so much more spongy. I could do a whole lot more with them. So, do I really feel the need to keep this one? Probably not. I mean, any of the stores would work. Trader, armor, weapons. Trader. That guy over there is a trader. The one at the top is a bar. I mean, it could be a weapons place, but this is like the biggest daggum field ever. This is where you'd probably do a whole lot of plants. This and Abernathy are probably some of the best ones. That and Sunshine Tidings. Does this really need to... I mean, this could be a weapons area, to be honest with you. Could be also be a clinic. No, it doesn't make sense for it to be a clinic. There's not any hospital beds or anything in there, and it's very, very open. Now I'm thinking it could be a clinic. Dadgummit. Do I want this to be a clinic? There's not a clinic over here. Wouldn't you go further up on the island to be a clinic? Unless, of course, there's an emergency while they were crashing, you know, over the waves and stuff like that. A Mirelurk Queen came up and spit some stuff at them, in which case, you know, they would need an emergency place to get help. This could be a clinic. Because I've got a trader. I've got a bartender. I don't have a weapons or anything like that here. But this is supposed to be for the trade caravans. If a trade caravan comes up, what are they looking for? What is a trade caravan looking for? First off, they're looking for a place to get their supplies. So this may not actually be a store so much as a supply spot for them to pick up the supplies that they're trading. I mean, there doesn't actually have to be a store in this section at all. That's a very good point. There doesn't have to be a store there. As a matter of fact, it makes more sense for there to not be a store there. What would you need if you were a farmer and you harvested all your crops or whatever it is that you're going to bring and you're going to store it over here? What would you need? Places to store it, boxes, crates. Like, this right here is perfect for, like, the melons and stuff like that. For, like, basic supplies. This actually legitimately looks like crap, and I'm seriously considering taking it out of here. But at the same time, it's my monstrosity, so I'm going to leave it. And then they would probably need, like, a desk to keep up with supplies. Yeah, it'd be like a desk right here. And that would... they would have like either a computer or a clipboard or any number of things to keep stock of what it is that they're actually taking and in-hauling. So the traders would sit up here, and if maybe somebody from the mainland wanted to come here and actually do a full-on trade themselves, they could just come up here and talk to them. Otherwise, the goods would get swapped out. The goods going out would be in here, the goods coming in would be over here. Huh. The goods coming in. I don't have a place for those. The goods coming in. If I was to take a basic prefab and sink it, and then put the boxes into it. This is not what I was wanting to work on today. But my brain has started going, and I'm just gonna do it. Okay. And this was just a... Hold on. I need to be able to see, man. I got to see. Okay, it was about that high. Where is that? That's a big gap in there. I don't think that's proper prefab for this. Not the proper prefab. What about this? You can access it from that side, you can access it from this side. Would this work better? That way they can access it from all sides. Because this is all about, you know, just keeping the rain and stuff off of whatever's being traded. Is that as straight as I want it? Oh yeah, that's pretty straight. But does this work? Is this too much? I don't know. Huh. You know, just randomly in the middle right there. I'm surprised that actually works. Hang on. Like that. It just it looks too flat is my problem. Does that bother me though? It kind of bothers me, but at the same time the bottom of this thing is... yeah, that'll work. But do I like it? Do I like it? Do I like it? I don't know. Nope. 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 It's too flat. It's too flat. But at the same time, you know, you can see straight out, so that's not a big deal. I mean, I could build something here. None of the other roofs look like this, though. Huh. No. If it's had the same kind of style, that would be a different story, but it doesn't. So that does not work for me. And I don't think you're gonna go on top of there. I'm not even sure if I like you on top of there. I just want to see. Can I just want... I'm clicking so hard on my keyboard right now because my brain is working. Okay, can I get you to just sit on there for a second and let me have a look at you? Nope. Nope. Does that fit? Kind of stands out, doesn't it? I mean, I've got metal pieces in here, but they're kind of blended. Just for some reason, running while you're building is a bad idea. I don't like that either. I don't like it. I don't like it. Maybe if I just go for a messed up piece that does not sit flat, instead of trying to get all fancy with it, would I be okay with that? Maybe. Maybe. Which way do I want it? This way? Maybe. Maybe this way. Oh no, it's above the ground. Okay. Come on. Thank you. And... lined up a beat. Okay. Now how do I feel about that? I like that better. Okay, what about from this side? Yeah, I like that better. Okay, okay, and this side? Yeah, yeah, okay. I was trying to spice it up a little too much, and my stomach's like, no! Don't do the spicy foods! Okay, I need this. Since you're already out here, I can go ahead these. Actually, no, because I'm gonna have to get you to sink a whole lot more than that, so if I put it like that, you're not gonna work with me. Because that's not how that thing works, you know. You can't completely sink it into the ground. That would be ludicrous. Come on. Like... Are you doing the thing? Okay. Alright, that's better. And I don't think I actually need anything on this side. The whole point is to give them a way of getting stuff from one to the other side with as little effort as possible. You know, just like pour one of these and it goes straight into a box. What kind of box would you be pouring? What would you be pouring in there? It's like, look, we brought a whole bunch of stuff you have to pour into it, and somehow or another we were carrying it around on a bulky Brahmin. That makes sense. Not really. So let's not do that. Okay, so we just need some boxes and stuff in here, some crates, some stuff and things. Let's see. Oh, what shall we put over here? We probably stuff one of these things back there. I put the rugs away. Dadgummit! Furniture decorations. Floor coverings. I want it to be level. This is like where we would store stuff that's coming back that needs to be kept cold. I can't even tell if that's straight. Come here! Come over here! Yeah, like that. Like these. And I kind of want to put it... If I could do a catacorner kind of thing without it going through, I would be happy. Okay, set you right there for just a second. Oh, it's clipping. I don't wish for you to clip. Don't do that. And I'm gonna have to do a little bit more of a train, because I want it to sink further into the ground. So not, no, 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 no. Like these, maybe? Ah, thank you, cops. Building disasters are you preventing? Alright, stop all of the clipping. I don't mind that wood piece clipping. I don't want it clipping through the back. Oh, it's got a lot more room. Wait, right there? Nope, it's doing it again. Okay. And that's conveniently back behind the wood, which is irritating. Okay, it's not clipping there. It looks okay-ish on this side. And now it's clipping there. God almighty. Okay. Alright. Alright, now how do I feel about these? And do I want to take a chance? Oh my god. Why you gotta do that? Come back out of there. Do you know how long it took me for me to put you into place, and you're gonna do that? Not clipping, not clipping. Good. Ah! I'm all up in that. And I don't want to mess with it, because I'm afraid it's gonna fall again. So the best way to deal with that is to hide the carpet. Oh man, there are gonna be so many carpets here. Most of my build size is going to be carpets. Do I need to do something like this as well to, like the milk? Actually, no, because the milk would be... The milk would actually be made here. This is a great place for Brahmins, so this probably should go in here. Yeah, like that. I'll figure out a better place for it, but while I'm thinking about it, it's going in there. Alright, I've got one of those already. What else do we have in here as far as storage? Them cola, that's not what I'm looking for. These. And of course, I would need to rug glitch it into the best part. Possibly. Or I could probably use the pillar to sink it as well, and that might keep me from having to worry about another incident with a rug. Possibly. Assuming you will let me move you with a pillar. Oh my gosh. You're either up too high or you're too low. I don't know what you're trying to do here. Stop that. Okay, so you're really not going to let me sink you this way. Just out of curiosity. There is something underneath there, so I didn't think that would work. That will work. I think I've got the pillar in the wrong spot, though. So, like these? I'm really trying not to use the rugs, because I don't want to have to take the rugs back out. Is it because I'm standing in the way? Possibly. Let me get on this side then. Okay. That worked, and I could probably beef that up with, like, some other random stuff. But I definitely need something to go back here in this corner. And I'm not sure how I'm going to get this into place, aside from I probably should move this and try it that way. Come on! Okay. hopefully there's enough room for these. Oh, yeah, I don't want you clipping through the ice machine, though. Uh-uh. Well, aren't you being particularly stubborn? Oh, yeah. Okay. Can I get you to set down? Okay. That is completely and utterly clipped through all of the things. I don't want you doing that. I would rather not have you over there if you're going to do that. Do we have anything else? I don't think so. Alright, let's try it from a different angle and put it into a different spot. I really don't want this thing clipping through all of the stuff. Okay, that actually still presents a walkway to this area. And then... put this back... here. Like that. Okay. Alright. That I can deal with. That makes sense on why it would be there. Really? Really? Don't need to do that. And then this area makes a little bit more sense because it wouldn't be a store, per se. This is like prearranged. We give you this, you give us that, and we're gonna have everything out here so you can actually inspect the goods. We're gonna box it up. We're gonna box it up. Containers. So if you're gonna box up goods for a caravan, you would need the actual boxes to put them in. Which would be... what, like this? Okay, well, let's put a couple of boxes in here. This is like a strong box. And then maybe a foot locker for like clothing or whatever that they might have made. Perhaps one of those. Is there anything else we could use for this area? Not really. When do we get a hamper? This would be pretty cool. It's like some rare and exotic goods. Actually, this would probably be something that they would trade for, rather than trade out. So set one of those in there. I might glitch that in just a little bit so it doesn't look like it's hovering, but not right this second. Okay, and this area right here is... let's go over there, over here. Do like farming tools there. And... come on. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna move you over just a little bit so this doesn't look like it's floating. There it goes. Okay, so this is storage. I'm gonna throw out some melons and stuff like that. And some of the bigger things, if I can actually get them to stay, that's where they'll go. Is there anything else here that... what if they made a bit of furniture? Would there be furniture sitting here? Probably not. Probably not. I don't... it just doesn't occur to me as a place where they would store something like that. Not really. Not really. Yeah. Bring me this. Did I have those rugs still sitting over here? Nope. Nope, I didn't. Decorations. And we're gonna need floor covering. And this is just more or less gonna sit there. I just need it to, well, I'll probably need more than one so I can get it in just far enough for it to not look like it's floating. Okay. I don't want this thing hovering. Come here. There we go. And can I get this out? Nope, I can't. Okay. So I need to hide it better. Like that, maybe. Well, that's not very well hidden now, is it? Nope, 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 nope. Give me the bottom one. Actually, if I'm gonna do this, why not just use one rug? I'm not gonna get the rug back. Let me just see if I can get it to not look like it's Dadgummit. Get it to look like it's not floating with just the one rug. Not trying to sink it, just don't want it floating. The only other option is to turn it around backwards. And then I'm definitely not going to be able to get the rug out. How does that look? Like a floating mess. Give me that. Just sit there. You know what? If you're floating, you're floating. I'll fight with these daggum rugs later. I'm not in the mood. And it's raining. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Stop looking at it. Don't look at it. Go somewhere else and do something else. Okay. It's fine. How's about we go back over here? I think this area is done except for the small item placement, which I have no idea if I'm actually going to be doing because I don't know how the game handles small item placement right now. Yeah, I already moved that. And there's this. These are the low-end rooms. I'm kind of curious about how this would look with the roof turned around. Because it doesn't look quite right like that, you know? Can I get you to sit right there a moment? And if I did that, okay. So that way. And give me this. Okay. So that works. My issue is this thing looks like it's supposed to be... Excuse me, pole. It's supposed to be sitting out from that area, but because it's sitting over this and the balcony doesn't come out. I think that's my problem with this, but I'm not sure if I want to extend the balcony out anymore. Hell, I'm not sure if I can extend the balcony out. Yeah, I don't think I can. Well, that's a weird balcony right there. And that kind of really needs a balcony right here. Alright, what if I was to use... Alright, you sit right there. What's below this? Can I get a fire right there to sink in one of those warehouse floors? Those are some of the more spongy of floors. Can I do this? Oh my gosh, it's getting so daggum dark and rainy. Gah. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna work. It might. It might if I can get the position correct. I have no idea if I can do this, but it would look better with the balcony, and preferably a rather crappy looking one. Actually, a crappier looking one, like that. If that's possible, so I'm gonna have to come in on this side and hope for the best. Let's try and get it squared up at least. And I'm gonna have to look at it from the top. I do apologize if I keep building and it's dark. I will definitely go and rest in just a minute. It's just usually whenever it gets dark, I'm in the middle of doing something that I kind of want to finish before I say, okay, I'm gonna have to stop, you know? It's gonna be one of those instances where it's like right in front of my face and I want to see what I'm doing. I don't know if this is going to work, but please do work. It looks so much better here with a balcony of some sort. That's not straight. Now that would be perfect. And I did see it go white a minute ago. Is that okay? No, that is definitely not okay. Definitely not. I think I need to shove it over a little bit more if I can. Like that. That way I can line it up easier. Let's go ahead and rest. Has it really been a whole day, or is it just that big of a storm coming in? It's really been a whole day. Bright and shiny day. Now let's see if I can do this. Give me this. Sit right there. Give me these. Yeah, this side. I need it to touch this side of the fire if at all possible, because there's a wall that's going to intersect if I'm not careful. In which case it won't sink if I do that. So I think the fire is as close as it's going to get. I'm going to have to move the pillar if it doesn't sink this way. I did have to leave that daggum railing right in my daggum way, didn't I? Arr! Yep. I escaped out of the build menu. Can you go right there? Can you go right there? I don't care if you're doing some weird hovering thing that you really don't care to do anytime except for when you want to do it. Okay. Why am I going this way? You know, just whichever path. Now, can I get you to line up properly? I think the fire might be a little too close to that thing. It's not going to let it sink. Oh yeah, the fire is going to have to come over and the pillar is going to have to go down on the piece just a little bit more. I have to go this way. Let's not go the long way again. Yeah, like I've never been in my own settlement. Could someone please give me a map? Preston, we need you. Could you mark the location on my map, please? Oh, that's close. You know what? That works. That's actually pretty good. I'm good with that. Give me that. All right, I need you out of the way. I'm falling. I'm falling. It's fine. Okay, now if I can get these on the outside, like right there, and then what do I want right here? And will it go? Nope. So let's try the concrete one. It'll usually go where the others won't. And it'll go. Awesome. Now, the whole reason I did this is because I wanted to have it look like it came out. I have a different idea. I have a different idea that's probably not going to work, but I want to try it. Yeah, that does look better. It gives it more of a dimension. I want to try and put in an actual one of those half-wall pieces, or one of the warehouse pieces. I'm pretty sure the warehouse piece is going to be a little bit too long for this particular spot, though. Okay, now can I get you to go a little bit closer? Thank you! Okay, if I can get... I mean, I'm pretty sure I could get a pillar to fit. I don't want a pillar, though. I want a wall. This one, or this one. Hang on. What do I have a lot of textures of over here? It would need to be this one. Okay, and then I want... You know, it occurs to me, it really doesn't matter which side goes out. But I would prefer the bigger end towards the outside, I think. Let's try it! Oh, hang on. I definitely need to bring the pillar down, or the wall down a little bit. Because I'm not going to have a whole lot of wiggle room, otherwise it's going to hit the canopy, and then it's going to be going through two things, and it's not going to work. It's going to be like, no. And I'm sitting here thinking, yeah. Do the thing. Is this even going to work? Actually, it doesn't seem like it's... Okay. Why? Oh. Okay. Has to do with what it's intersecting, huh? Okay, this is... I want to figure out what it is that's actually touching that's causing it to... Well, let me just see how that looks. Like, crap. But why does this work whereas it didn't work before? It is... Is it because the fire's not close enough, or is it because this is intersecting with one piece or another that's keeping it from doing it? Actually, that would have worked, except it needs to be tilted. So this looks connected. Okay. Okay, there's definitely not as much wiggle room because this I'm pretty sure the hitbox is really, really close right there. So I need to get as close to the bottom as I possibly can. This side. Right? Maybe that will work. Maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. You don't seem to want to touch anything. It's because of the particular type of board I'm using? Help defend 10 Pines Bluff. No. Whoa. Okay. It's because you're touching the wall. Is that straight, though? Because you're touching the wall. I can't see that corner. There we go. And it is merging with the wall just a little bit. There you go. Let me see. Let me out. Let me out! Okay. Okay, that looks a little bit better. That gives it a little bit more depth, in my opinion. I like that better. Okay. Alright, let's see how this looks on the inside. Okay, that feels like more of a room. Okay, and then these guys, is there a way I can make kind of like a bunk bed type of look? Yeah, there is. There definitely is. I'm not sure if I have room in here to do it. Let me think. There's... Daggum! I'm stuck. Okay. There's definitely a way of doing it. I remember that much. But... Okay, it's with the warehouse. These. I'm gonna cover it up so I don't necessarily need... I need one of the beds, because I don't know whether... And I'm gonna have to put the other bed in its place before... Or am I gonna have to rug glitch that in first? I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, put this guy here. Take this guy. Let me out. Okay. Put this guy here. And if I can remember... There was something that had a particular height that did this pretty well, and I think it was the... Where is it? The fence pieces for the wire fence. Because it was a pretty good height. But you would have to bring it up to the proper height, which is what the pillar is for. Okay. If I use this. Okay. The problem is this ground is not level. Okay. Well then. Are you all attached? Yes, you are. Bring you up to the approximate height. Please tell me you're close enough. Nope. Nope. Okay. Now let's see whether or not this will actually go into place. I have no idea if this is going to work. I don't remember if there was like another step in here that I needed to do in order to get this to work. Okay. I can't see the other side, so I don't know if this is lining up. There's not enough room in here with that wall. Okay, let me look. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, I can kind of see that leg now. I can get you out of the wall and get you closer to the wall. And there's a wall in my way. Dadgummit. Alright, are both of you... Okay, I'm just gonna have to wing it here. This is gonna have to go... God almighty. Okay, this is the approximate right way. Ah! I can't see it. This wall is in the way. Can I remove these walls and get them... I don't think I can. I don't think I'm going to get them back in. Alright, controller time. Controller time. I cannot... Okay. I can't see. Okay, that's... I'm up here around the corner. Give me a second. Can I pull it out just a little bit? Okay, I hope that's right, because I don't think there's any way of me able to be trying to do that again. Oh, please tell me you're not sticking out horrendously. Oh my god. Hang on. Let me see how that looks. If it looks like a supporting bar right there, that's fine. If it looks awful... Actually, that just looks like it's supporting it. You can probably hang some lights off of that, too. I am okay with that. Looks like someone just put a piece of board over that and nailed it on and said, I don't feel comfortable with that. Should you... Okay, that's fine. A little bit less room there. Do you need something to keep you from falling off the bed? I mean, I'm just wondering. Does that clip through? I can't see. No. Okay, then that's fine. I'm gonna have to fight to get the rest of the stuff underneath there, but that's okay. That's okay. That board doesn't bother me. It would bother me if it stuck out just a little bit more. Yeah. It just looks like it's a board hanging that thing up. That's fine. Alright, those things are supporting it. That has that. And I'll have to put some more stuff in here, but now this doesn't bother me as much anymore because it looks like a half-decent, you know, little balcony. And it's supported. And sadly, I'm going to have to call it soon because I've already been recording for an hour yet again. It goes by way too fast, I'm telling you. There. Have a plant on us. And you too. And I'm not going to get one underneath there right now, but that one's going to need some boxes too. I really don't want to have to rug glitch this stuff in, because then I can't take the rugs back out. At least not everything I can take a rug back out of. Speaking of rug, do y'all need a rug? Y'all probably need a rug. Dadgummit, I should have done that first. This one? Or these? I don't know. These seem more like a hospital kind of area, not a work area. This one seems to fit a little bit better. Let's move you right here. Put the rug. Are you not gonna let me build you right here? Why? Is it because I got that in there? Is that the why? Is that the why? Well, okay. That's probably floating a little bit because of that type of board and the fact that I glitched that board in. Okay, that's okay-ish for right this second. Let's see how that whole effect looks. Needs lights. And I like this as the return area. I need a whole lot of lights in here. This place needs to be lit up. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to call it here. I actually didn't get anything done that I wanted to get done today. That's kind of how... It's kind of how my builds go. It's like I'll think of something and then I'm like, no, that doesn't make any sense. What would they actually use it for if this is what it is? And then I'll start building it. Before I know it, I've got this extra piece and that extra room. Well, that not like the balcony area. And that's how all of this stuff gets way out of hand. Because that's just how I do. And I just realized this upper level needs a bit more support. I mean, it's supported there and there, but it kind of seems like it needs it on the other end. It looks very much like it's not supported on the other end. Next time. Anyway, I will see you next time. You have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and you stay shiny.